lot of Hebrew Israelites, week in and week out, we prophesy the downfall of America and tell the people on this side who we are. Everybody of Negro, Indian, Latino descent are the children of Israel according to the Bible and according to the flesh. This week we wanted to touch on that Obama bullshit. Because, you know, and some people might have done some studying and realized that Obama already been there. I mean, Osama. Right, Osama, my bad. Osama. Even though we waiting for him to drop dead too, he probably won't drop dead. He'll probably be in slavery under us. But, yeah, some people already did their research and history on that. Osama already been there. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee watchmen unto the house of Israel. The Lord made us watchmen unto the house of Israel. So, us being watchmen, of course we tell you what's going on according to the scriptures, and everything is filtered through the scriptures. What's one of the duties of a watchman? Telling our people what is going on. What's going on right now? They got this major BS about they done finally got Osama. Now, we the men of the Lord instantly already know some bullshit going on with that. Most likely they planning the next terrorist attack, you know, so they're getting your mind prepared for a reason why it's going to happen. Okay, keep reading. I mean, one thing that most of these people don't realize, who runs the media networks? Right. It's these so-called Jews. Right, the fake Jews. The elders of what is learned elders of Zion. Go ahead, read that. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. Give them warning from who? ahchyam, because, you know, through his spirit, we get to speak these things out. What was it? 1 John 2:20. I should know all things. Speaking up to a servant. Right. Yeah, 1 John 2:20. So the Lord revealed stuff to us, and he set us to be watchmen. So we watching out for your souls, letting you know the next thing is going to go on. 1 John chapter 2, verse 20. But ye have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. We have an unction from the Holy One, and we know all things. We know that the Obama is some bullshit. The Osama is some bullshit. We know that they only are building up propaganda to set up the next terrorist attack. Otherwise, why are they doing it? Why would the so-called white man put Obama on TV to tell everybody that they finally got Osama bin Laden? Not just on the news as a major event, but I done seen it on people's house that watch different programs on like wrestling. It was on wrestling. It was on kid programs. You know, kid channels. They reporting that Osama bin Laden been caught and killed. That's just, you got something? That's just some propaganda to get you ready for something else. What was another thing that Obama said during that that speech he was making? What did he say? The terrorists might be upset and they might try to plan another terrorist attack. That's all BS. It's all propaganda. As a matter of fact, if you are a so-called black man in America, you should already know that the 9/11, the towers were set up, and the government is the one that blew the towers up. Every Negro in America, actually every Jake in America, should already know that the so-called white man blew up the towers. So Osama bin Laden shouldn't even enter your mind when the tower is going down, you know, when all that bullshit happens. That shouldn't enter your mind. But then again, I've met people that still don't know that the government is the one that brought down the towers.
Right.
You know, I've actually met black people that still don't know that the government, the so-called white man, brought down the towers and didn't really have too much to do with Osama except for him being the fall guy. So shoot, you know, I used to think our people was a little bit more smarter than that, but the Lord just told me.
In Revelation to 11th chapter.
Yeah, I
go down to it.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of the prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. That's talking about blessing those that understand the words of this Bible. So, if you understand this truth, you bless. Right, if you can hear the words of the Lord, you bless. Otherwise, the Lord ain't dealing with you, and you're going to be killed in America during some of the whatever destruction the Lord put on you. You're going to have a strange death, basically. Right. But yeah, the Osama bullshit. What is I got this work down? Because I watched this video from 2007 with Benazir Bhutto. Y'all don't know who Benazir Bhutto is. That was that bitch that blew up in some type of caravan thing a few years back. You know, she was trying to be the new governor of the Arab world or something like that, and they blew her ass up, basically. Right. So, but in an interview in about like 2007, she was talking about her exact words was Obama, who was murdered, or Omar Sheikh murdered Osama bin Laden, you know, and this was in a 2007 video. She can't lie. She don't got no fear of death. The bitch didn't got burnt alive in the explosion. So, the bitch was already dead. She made this interview in 2007 talking about Omar Sheikh murdered Osama bin Laden. You know, and now all of a sudden, oh, we got him. You know what I'm saying? Obama thought, we finally got him. Osama is dead. We shot him in the head and threw him in the water.
The fuck?
I mean, come on.
But now y'all all of a sudden got his body for DNA.
Right, but now y'all got his body for DNA testing and everything, but y'all shot him in the head and threw him in the water. What the fuck on?
So what the fuck is it?
Right. And then, if you think of the picture of Osama being shot in the head, it's that same old picture that they had when they showed him on 9/11. The same picture, except for he got blood in his eyes, and then there's blood on the back of his head, but his teeth will still look like he's smiling. What the fuck? This ain't no movie, basically. So the so-called white man got a lot of niggas just. Actually, they got the whole of America just trumped up on movies and dramatizations and shit, and they trying to make this another dramatization.
I mean, because they use the same fucking pictures as on 9/11 when that happened, of Osama bin Laden, when they was pushing that bullshit propaganda.
Exactly, they using the same pictures of Osama back then to push the propaganda now. Right. But a lot of only an idiot will believe that shit. But you know, us being the men of the Lord, you know, trying to, you know, be watchmen, we still gotta bring it up according to the scriptures. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, but Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. Right now we're in that time of war. Right, but they think it's a time of love here. Right. Especially these Negroes and Latinos, a lot of these people think this is not a time of hate. Right. Of love. That teaching in the church. That time of love is over with. Right, but they teaching in churches today that God loves everybody. Right. When the Lord had us sleep, you know, before he woke us up, before he put this thing and made it major, you know, under the elders of Israel, Y'all would know them as the elders of GMS, but we just call them the elders of Israel now because all bullshit aside, they woke up the majority of the Israelites. Majority of the Israelites learned under Great Millstone on GMS, so it's like, we don't really have to say just the elders of GMS no more, it's the elders of Israel. Because really they're the elders of Israel. But starting with them, you know, brothers and learn and woke up. On them brothers. So, but we had our time of love when we got along semi-okay with the so-called white man before we found